For this tutorial, we're going to go through configuring Apex devices in the dock using the Sonra software. To do this, connect the Apex devices through the dock to the Sonra software and navigate to the Import Hardware section. From here, select Configure Pods and navigate to the dock. Once we've done this, the Sonra software will begin to retrieve the data from the docking station. Once we've selected Configure Dock, we'll then be greeted with this dialog. In the top left, we can select the mode of the units we'd like to configure. So in this instance, we'll select Outdoor Live for use with the Sonra Live iPad app. Next, we can configure the heart rate type we would like to use. In this instance, we're going to use a polar coded, but we also have the option to select Bluetooth. Session type will then also indicate the beacon status that we would like to use. And lastly, the zone types will indicate whether we would like to use the relative or absolute speed zones in real time. In the top right, we have the Enable Use with the Sonra Watch application icon. On this slider, toggle on to then allow any units we're configuring to be usable with the Sonra Watch application in real time. Beneath this, we then have the option to select the units we would like to configure. We can select all or individually toggle any units that we would like to update. We then also have the player icons where we can select which player should be configured to which unit. And we can also view previously configured pods with the View Configured Pods button underneath the docking station. This will give us the player configured to each individual Apex device, the mode that we are using, and the speed zones that we're using in the live session. And we'll also be indicated with the ultra-wideband status. From here, we can delete any configurations and then update outside of this dialog. With the Add Player icon, we then have the ability to add any additional players which may not have been available previously without exiting the Unit Config dialog. Once we're happy with our selection, click Save and all Apex devices will be configured. So once we've configured our players for live use, select the Sonra Live app on the iPad. From here, hit Continue on the welcome screen and then proceed to add server data. This dialog will require the server IP displayed on the desktop application and the password. From here, just enter these credentials into the iPad application and hit Next. This will then begin the data transfer process from the desktop application to the Sonra Live iPad app. This will just take a few seconds to complete, and once done, all configured players from the Sonra desktop application will be available on the Sonra Live iPad app.